to be truly beneficial. See, the universe does not exert effort. It does not try. It simply exists. I would once say it provides, but I'm seeing a twist. The universe is self-sustaining. It's methodical, planned out beyond what could be imagined. Never provides as much as it does survive. Our consciousness agrees, but our minds deceive. As we try to figure out, trying is to think. To think, in a sense, is not to be. To map out a path, does it not contradict the purpose of living? Our days are not always going to be okay. That line will always be empty unless referring to one thing. And that is the all-encompassing beauty of everything. When speaking of all, this statement will always hold true. Would not be so when being said to just me or you. What are we here for? To feel, to experience. Happiness is the shared desire, one would assume. But it can't be found in just attainment. You can't find it in just giving away. Charitable deeds of material things create smiles to entertain and gratitude for trade, but this trade is not equal once seen beyond the obstruction placed between. No trade can be considered equal or fairly comparable unless for the universal well-being as a whole, rather than one individual only. One's agreement does not automatically make it beneficial, nor can it eliminate karmic traits following one who manipulates. It seems to be what is occurring behind most actions claiming to be helpful for the benefit of others as humble. Which leads me to question where the line lies between helpful and deceitful. Where is the line drawn where genuine shifts to selfish motives? If others are also being helped, does it matter the benefit? The answer is deeper yet simple in concept. Coming down to the root of the hand and why it is outstretched. True generosity of positive effect and intent should always be for the good of humanity as a whole. All includes we, but you and me are not all-encompassing. He nor she can be the sole focus if aiming to claim such selfless motive. To be one with Source, it is beyond connection to others just on this plane, during this time, or even limited to this life. Universe does not exert effort for others. It just is in all its strength and power. We must realize we are an extension of a much bigger existence. To aid in material fulfillment, superficial sensations, or distracting entertainment, we are just serving as various versions of another obstacle similar to that which we are claiming to address in the first place. Consider the temporary fix to a pessimist. This really is a true benefit only to you, giving you a sense of accomplishment for lifting a momentary energetic presence. Moving negative energy is a comforting gesture. Of course it relieves pressure, but if only temporary, it would make more sense to just let it be. Do with your energy something that will have lasting effects eternally. If a footprint is created but not cemented, it's really just another layer to dissect for someone later when they go to reflect. To help others is a very touchy and delicate, simple, but so complex concept. Meanings, motive, interpretations, and combination of motive and cause, cost and resulting effect. All are just as irrelevant, though, when we revert back to truth as pure state of being. Helpful equals help in full, universal. Now this doesn't mean like fuck the people or kindness is not needed. It doesn't mean you gotta save the world to be worth anything. Everything starts one at a time. We must realize that kindness evolves into over time, who it touches down the line, how deep it reaches in a person's mind, the messages it sends subconsciously underlying, the steps added or removed to what's required to work through on their way to truth. We all have a box to sort through, all significant pieces affecting like our own ripple on the move. But if these ripples could find intention or ability to focus the attention, crazy potential arises without question. It could avoid destruction, unearthly production of strength, infinite connection to all in existence. So simple to do. Only rule would be persistence. But back to what I mentioned, effort is not exerted by truth, so persistence would kind of be a foreign concept and irrelevant too. But what rises would be what defines us. No reason to read between the lines. Consistency holds strongest over time. To think is not to be. To know, you must learn not to go. Say no. To learn the most, you must listen when no words are spoke. Must hear the messages behind intentions. See life in terms of purposeful placement being understood as a fixed variable existing in all that meets your path. Realize their heart, character, actions only serve to decorate aspects to the fixed piece always present and available for you to see, serving as helpers to assist you finding that ability. Aid others in finding truth. Don't alter their path. Don't direct their way. Guide them to truth, what they feel they should do. Your agreement is not needed at this time, nor an explanation of why. We must neutralize on all sides. To do so, we need to experience life with our own eyes, so we as all can rise to be wise. Save time not by changing lives, but by lighting the disguises. Depolarize. Release hold and use of I. We is not just for the people. We are all only if universal. Find this, and our power is harnessed in awareness. Treasure this.